Spoilers tease that Lucky Spencer returns to Port Charles with shocking news about Spencer. During his long journey in Europe, Lucky accidentally found Spencer, who was presumed dead in a small village in Italy. There, Lucky realized that Spencer was living under a different identity, completely unaware of his past and family. When Lucky first saw Spencer, he couldn't believe his eyes. Spencer, with a slightly changed appearance, but still bearing the family's distinctive features, was living a simple life in the village. Spencer worked at a small cafe, helping the owner and living like an ordinary person, not knowing that he belonged to a prominent family in Port Charles. Lucky decided not to reveal everything immediately. He began to approach Spencer subtly, trying to reconnect with his nephew without scaring him. Lucky talked to Spencer every day, building a relationship and gradually hinting at the past. He used family photos and old stories to spark memories in Spencer. After weeks of effort, the memories started to come back to Spencer bit by bit. He began to remember moments with his family, recalling Laura, Trina, and his close friends in Port Charles. Overwhelmed with emotion, Spencer decided to return with Lucky to find himself and face his past. Lucky and Spencer returned to Port Charles on a late afternoon. The reunion between Spencer and his family was truly moving. Laura couldn't hold back her tears when she saw her son alive and standing before her. Trina, who had endured much suffering due to Spencer's disappearance, couldn't believe her eyes. The whole family embraced each other, crying in joy and reunion after many years apart. Spencer's return not only brought joy and hope to the Corinthos family, but also marked the beginning of a promising new chapter. Lucky, with his courage and determination, had given his mother and family the greatest gift. He also felt that he had partly made up for the years of separation by bringing Spencer home safely. Spencer, living under a different identity, remembered nothing about his past or his loved ones. He lived a simple life, working at a small cafe and helping the elderly owner. After confirming that the person he found was indeed Spencer, Lucky decided not to reveal the truth immediately to avoid shocking him. Lucky began to approach Spencer subtly. He visited the cafe daily, talked to Spencer, and gradually built a relationship. Lucky brought along family photos and shared stories about Port Charles, hoping to revive Spencer's memories. Each passing day, Spencer felt something familiar but still couldn't remember. One day, when Lucky showed Spencer an old family photo, a small spark lit up in Spencer's memory. Faint images began to appear in his mind, about Laura, about Trina, and about memories in Port Charles. Spencer was overwhelmed with emotion as he started to recognize the connection with the stories Lucky told. After weeks of effort, Spencer decided to trust Lucky and return to Port Charles with him to find himself and face his past. The journey back was not easy, but with Lucky's patience and love, Spencer gradually opened up and accepted what had happened. Upon returning to Port Charles, the reunion between Spencer and his family was incredibly moving. Laura couldn't hold back her tears when she saw her son alive and standing before her. Trina, who had gone through much suffering due to Spencer's disappearance, couldn't believe her eyes. The whole family embraced each other in immense joy and happiness. Spencer's return not only brought joy and hope to the Corinthos family, but also marked the beginning of a promising new chapter. Lucky, with his courage and determination, had given his mother and family the greatest gift. He also felt that he had partly made up for the years of separation by bringing Spencer home safely.